Hi guys, welcome to Is It Worth a Sandwich? So, on February 13th, Nintendo released the Nintendo Direct and started that one off with the most exciting news I've had in a while. Super Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. I am just beyond excited about this. Mario Maker is legitimately one of my favorite games. I've dumped so much time into that, and it just helped realize a childhood dream of being able to design and make my own Mario levels. Ever since I played Super Mario Bros. 3, I've just been absolutely in love with this series, and just the idea of being able to sit down and make my own levels and share them online with people, and then get to play other people's crazy levels and get inspired, and it's absolutely wonderful, and it's so exciting that they're now finally doing this for the Nintendo Switch. I spent a lot of time looking over old sprite maps from the older games, trying to recreate my favorite levels or reimagine or remix them, and just having so much fun with that, but also being a little disappointed that not every element that I absolutely loved from these games was available in the original Mario Maker. At some point, I was planning on doing a wish list video for if they announced Mario Maker 2 and stuff that I really hope makes it into the game. And yeah, their initial trailer makes most of what I was going to say in that list completely irrelevant. Seriously, most of my big hopes have already been addressed. Slopes, just the difference in terrain just makes your levels so much more interesting. New backgrounds, like with having the Arctic or the desert, or even the world that's half water. I had so many ideas I really wanted to use for stuff like that. New enemies from the classic games, like having Boom Boom and the freaking sun that comes down and tries to wreck your day. Different colored Yoshis. I'm just so thrilled about all of this, and they gave me everything I really wanted and more, and this is just the announcement trailer. They also threw a bunch of stuff that I was just not expecting, and I'm just absolutely delighted to see. It looks like you can create levels that now have coin requirements to finish the level or unlock something. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really excited about it. It's going to make coin rush levels actually something you're going to want to do. They have the climbable fences from Super Mario Brothers, or from Super Mario World. Also the parachutes to just have different types of enemies coming in, different colored pipes that I assume are going to have different properties to them. Those weird moving block things, that seesaw thing that I can't wait to play with and I'm going to have a lot of fun with. The clear pipes from Super Mario 3D World that have their own really weird, neat mechanical physics. And I can't wait to see how all of these things are also going to be represented in classic Mario style and just new enemy types. The freaking little cloud snowman things that blow air up. Those are going to be so much fun to play with. I can't wait to see them. They've given so much already away, and I can't wait to see what they're going to be coming up with next to show us. I'm also really excited because Mario Maker was very simple and easy to pick up and just sort of learn how to build everything you would possibly want to. Now with this one, they are introducing some more complex elements, like the on-off blocks are going to be a bit more complicated to use. The thing that lets you change how the scrolling works so that you can have a scrolling stage that goes up. These are going to be a bit more complex, a bit more complicated, and you'll have some fun playing with them. But also, those are going to be optional things that if you want to learn how to do this sort of thing, it'll be there for you if you want it, and you don't have to use it if you don't. And that's what I'm really just overly excited about this sort of thing with. I can't wait for this new game. So, here are my predictions, wish list, however you want to put it, I don't care. My hopes for the game. I know we're already getting a ton of new enemies from what they've shown us, but obviously you always want just more or something really different. My big hope is Donkey Kong. Just being able to throw barrels and just having a nice retro feel. I think that could work really well. My second item that I would love to see in there would be kind of like a special crown, mushroom, something or other that you can put on enemies and they turn into a harder version of that enemy that maybe takes multiple hits to kill. Think like the super mushroom that hits the Goomba in the one on the DS that I can't think of the name of right now. Kind of a big one that I've always really wanted was stages that aren't just 2 levels high. So that you could do vertical stages, or even not just vertical stages, stages that have like a bit more just upward mobility so that you have more of a chance to explore and try and find things out. I think that would be phenomenal, and just the most, you'd be able to create the most just interesting, bizarre levels. And kind of finally, and this one's kind of a big ask, I would love it if you could make your own worlds. Just having your own world map that you could plop your levels in, and that is a big one that I am not expecting, but if they do, I will be beyond delighted. Finally, something that I'm not expecting, and definitely not expecting anytime soon if it does happen, would be, since Nintendo is showing they're willing to throw a bit more complexity into the Maker game series, would be I would love to see a Zelda Maker or a Kirby Maker that let you make your own Zelda dungeons or Kirby levels as well. Again, if this one happens, I don't expect it anytime soon, but a man can hope. Thank you guys for kind of looking at this new thing with me. When this game comes out, Zach and I are going to play the absolute hell out of it and just enjoy every minute of it, I hope. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and Nintendo, thank you for making me only wait 6 months for this. I do appreciate that.